All right, hi, welcome to my office. My name is Bob Hutchings. I'm a realtor here in Eugene. I work for the Jennings Group. I'm starting off with this first video to introduce myself and to bring a couple pointers to you as I introduce myself about what it takes to sell a house here in Eugene, Oregon in today's market. It is a seller's market, so there are some things, though, that will help your house compete with other houses. Now, what do I mean by a seller's market? Well, this is an exciting time for sellers. It's a challenging time for buyers. There's not a lot of inventory out there. So if a home goes on the market, it ought to sell quickly if the seller has followed some good advice and done the things that are necessary for a home to sell. So what are those things? Well, I want to go through maybe 5 points of what you can do to make sure that your house sells and gets the optimum price for that property. Well, the first thing you need to do, in my opinion, is hire a good realtor. And who is a good realtor? Well, you ought to check with the realtor's references, talk to other sellers that realtor has represented, find out how that realtor did for them, find out their reputation, see what their marketing plan is, see what their strategy is for getting your house sold. Okay, and then listen to your realtor. This is number 2. Listen to your realtor. Follow their advice on the steps that are necessary to get your home parade ready. It's a critical thing to make sure that your house is as clean and shiny as possible. And I encourage my buyers or my sellers to get the house clean and staged so that there's enough furniture in there to give the potential buyers an idea. Then we take some good photographs, lots of good photographs, and we get those up online. Being up online is where a lot of sales, you can't get the buyer in the door if they look at the photos and those photos aren't good and they don't do a good description of the property and they don't show a nice clean home. A lot of buyers will just gleam right over that. So make sure that you have a nice clean home, properly staged, properly landscaped, everything trimmed up. All of that's critical. You want to time the market properly. There's certain times of the year you're not going to list it on Thanksgiving Day. You're going to list it after Thanksgiving. Just because Christmas is coming up does not mean it's a time that you have to wait for spring. Although it's dark and dank here in Oregon and wet, there are still people who are wanting to buy. They're still looking. The market has been pretty tight. There hasn't been a lot of inventory, so there's still a lot of buyers out there. There's no reason to wait for spring. That time in the spring, it has been getting earlier and earlier, and now I'm not even sure if there really is a good time in the spring to list your house. Just don't list it on Christmas week or Thanksgiving week or New Year's week. I think right after that is a good time when you have it all ready. And so that timing is important. Make it as available as possible is another critical piece for you. You don't want to make it hard for people to come in and see your home. If you can have it vacant, great. And if you can't have it vacant, be prepared to have people coming in as if it was vacant from 9 to 5 during the working day. Allow people to come in with an easy phone call and have the house always ready, smelling nice like cookies or brownies, not like cat and dog or dope or any of that stuff. It's really nice to be able to bring people into a house and it's fresh and clean. Really does make a difference. When it's vacant, that's another story. We can talk about it. Let's see. I think those are enough pointers for today. It's been a challenge here trying to get online, so let's see if this video can come up on my Facebook page, and if so, could you do me a favor and like it and maybe share it? That would be cool too. Thank you. Bye-bye.